a drug. She come through and wake me up. She my little freak in disguise. Getting hit while I'm gripping my thigh. She had my head.
What's up? What's up? What it is, YouTube? It's your girl, Juice the Goddess. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Juice Empire. Please subscribe and turn on those post notification bells. I'ma just tell y'all what it is. It's another motherfucking story time. And what this is gonna be about, I'm gonna make this story time about the struggle of sexual abuse and verbal abuse. I have been involved in both. The sexual abuse, I'm not really gonna touch on that, but I am gonna touch on the verbal abuse that I've been through. So, there was this guy. We're just going to say his name started with an M. And me and him dated one time. And, like, at first, you know, everything was going good. There was nothing really, you know, bad happening. Until, like, I started noticing how he started to act like an ass. Like, he really did, like. And, like, I'm the type of female, if I'm with you, I'm going to try to do all I can because I care. Okay? And I guess he kind of took that for granted. And, like, I'm going to tell you, the first time that I really got disrespected by a dude, by a boy. I'm not even gonna say man because he's not. He's a little boy. The fuck? The first time I got disrespected by a boy was with him. And he had to be like, I've only been in maybe 5 relationships, real relationships. Let me say that. And with him, he had family that just passed away, which is, you know, everybody goes through that, but don't, you know, I'm here for you when that happened. Like, I'm buying you shit, I'm giving you money, I'm basically taking care of you like you're my son. And bitch, last time my chick, I ain't got no kids. But, you know, I just feel like he really took that for granted, and like he really didn't, you know, he really didn't care at the end of the day. As long as he got what he wanted, he was straight. Because he's the type of person who is very spoiled. And, you know, I don't really too much deal with niggas who act like they're spoiled and shit. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't really deal with it. So, like, yeah, my baby shit. We're gonna cut that shit out. Oh, okay. But, like, fix my hair. But, yeah, so the first time that we really got into it, I was at his dad's house, well, his stepmother's house, or his dad's house, or whatever, and we were in there talking or whatever, and we went to the back room. Okay, so we was in there playing or whatever. We didn't do nothing. And next thing you know, he was playing. He had my AirPods. And I was like, he was about to get in the shower. And I told him, I said, don't put my AirPods in the shower with you. Sit them on the counter or something. He was like, okay, I'm going to put them on the counter and put them on the counter. And I'm just sitting there like, but you're not doing it. So what the fuck do you mean you're going to put them on the counter? So I'm just standing there at the bathroom door. And I'm just waiting on my AirPods. Like, you didn't pay for these. I paid for these. My own hard-earned money. I need my shit back. You know what I'm saying? And like, he just kept saying, okay, but he never gave it to me. So he started getting mad because I'm like, I'm not moving until you get my shit, period. So so what he did was, he holding on to the door. I'm trying to get in. He holding on, I'm holding on. And next thing you know, the doorknob stopped turning. It wasn't broken. It stopped turning. So he was like, man, I'm finna get real mad. Here, take your shit. Okay. He was like, you broke the fucking door. You broke the fucking door. I was like, how the fuck I break it if you fixing it? I didn't break nothing. You the one who was pulling on the door when I told you to give me my stuff. If you didn't give me my stuff, the doorknob wouldn't have got stuck. It got stuck. It didn't break. But I get mad all over again with this damn story. But yeah, so he was like, he got out, he put some clothes on. He was like, man, you have to get out of my house. I said, I'm not going nowhere. This ain't your house. This is your stepmom's house. Until she tell me to leave, then I'll leave. And like, no, man, you gonna get out of my house. So I end up doing so. I said, you can do what you want to do. I got a taser right here. What the fuck is up? And so he called his stepmama. He was like, is she up in here breaking shit? You need to get out of here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, I'll wait. At this point, I called my fucking Uber because I didn't have a car at this time. So, my Lyft. At this point, I called my Lyft, and I was waiting on them in the house. And then he was like, nah, shawty, you gotta wait outside. You can't be in here. And he called his stepmama. And his stepmama was like, can she just stay in the house until her ride get here? He was like, no. And then I was like, you know what? I'm finna get up. And I'm just finna go. I'm not finna sit here and have you want to call me all this other shit. And then next thing you know. And you know what's funny? When I went outside, I got in my car. I left. Then, when I get in the car, my phone buzzed. And he was like, so you done? You mad? You mad? What the fuck do you mean am I mad, bitch? Duh, like, what do you mean am I mad? You just kicked me out of your stepmom's house that's not even yours, bitch. But am I mad? Hell yeah, I'm mad. What the fuck? Like, me and you supposed to be together. Who kicks their girlfriend out? A bitch ass nigga, period. So then that's done. You know, me and him, we stopped dating. So recently, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, well, not 3-4 weeks ago, yesterday, I started talking to somebody else. Okay, so, and he was telling me before, he was like, even if you got a nigga, I'll take you from your nigga and all this other shit. And I'm like, whatever. So, yesterday, I haven't been seeing him on purpose because I didn't feel like going. I didn't feel like driving all the way to no motherfucking Cordova, bitch. No, my ass was tired. I want to stay home. I have to get up early in the morning and work. Like, what do you expect? So, he called me yesterday, and he was like, what you doing? Well, not yesterday. The day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been yesterday, might not have it. I don't know. But he was like, no, he texted me and I didn't answer his text message. He was like, what you doing? I didn't answer. So he called my phone. He was like, what you doing? I was like, nothing. He was like, come see me. I was like, I have to see what my mama got going first before I come see you. Then he was like, man, I'm not even finna say what I want to say. And I was like, no, go ahead. Say what the fuck you gotta say. He was like, I'm just saying, you let your parents control you. You let your mama tell you what to do. Bitch, the fuck you mean? Yeah. Before my mother fucking ass gonna have a roof over my forehead. What is you talking about? I'ma listen to her until the day I die. Even when I get my own shit, I'ma still listen to my mom. What the hell is you talking about? My mama is my mama and daddy. What the hell you mean? Stop it. So, So he just kept saying, you let her control you, whoop whoop doop. Then, let me mind you, this nigga has no job, no car. Moved back with his mom after he moved from his daddy. Okay, I'm glad y'all know that. So he proceeds to tell me on the phone that I ain't got shit going for myself. All I do is watch my sister. I ain't got no job. Oh, bitch, what? Nigga, you really trying my patience right now. I'm looking like, I'm on the phone like, how you gonna sit here and tell me what I got going? I said, I have a car. I have a job. I'm going to school for what I want to be in life. And it's going to make me a lot of money. And you have, right, you have nothing. You have nothing. And you proceed to tell me that I have nothing going in life. You have no job, no car, and you're not going to college. So what the fuck? I get it. College is not for everybody. That's not the point. The point is you sitting up here telling me I ain't got nothing going. Bitch, what the fuck do you got going? Looks like you got going what you think you had going was dependent on my ass. And I'm not going through it. No. We're not doing it, bitch. So then I'm noticing he's talking to somebody else. He had his friend over there or whatever. He just, you know what? I'm just like, you know what? I'm not here for disrespect. I'm going to hang up. But what my slow ass do? When he call again, I pick up. So I'm like, what? He like, I'm going to need you to take me to this job. Oh, so you want the person with no life goals, no job to take you to a job thing? Boy, you must got life totally fucked up. So I told him, I said, I'm not taking you nowhere. And he was like, you're not going to take me? I said, no, I'm not going to take you. So his friend called me on FaceTime. From his phone, he called me on FaceTime. And he was like, man, you really going to take my nigga to this job fair? I was like, no, the fuck, I'm not going to take your nigga nowhere. The fuck do I look like? Like, I'm not his bitch. We not together. We ain't been together for this long. So what the hell you mean? And he wants to sit here and disrespect me, and I'm not with the disrespect. So that's when he was like, well, I really want to get you on FaceTime so I can see if you got any friends. I said, I sure in the hell do got friends. I do. And they got niggas. Why? And I guess he said they ugly. Mind you, he ain't never seen my best friends. I have 3 of them. He ain't never seen none of them hoes. Period. Y'all not hoes, but I love y'all bitches. But still, like, he ain't never seen them at all. Okay. So he get on FaceTime. Get back on FaceTime. And he was like, so you really not going to take me? I said, I'm not taking you nowhere. Stop fucking asking me. He was like, fuck. And as soon as he said fuck, I hung up the phone because I knew he was going to say, fuck you, bitch. Look here. Look. You know, there's so much a bitch can take. There's so much I can fucking take, for real. I don't take that bitch word lightly at all. I don't take that lightly. I honestly don't. I don't play with that bitch word shit. I might use it a lot. I do. I use it a lot. I'll call a nigga a bitch in a minute because if you trying my patience, it is what the fuck it is. Okay? So, then we hung up for an hour. Then he called me back around 4. And he was like, he said, and I texted him before. I was like, you know what, lose my number. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't say nothing to me because we not nothing. We ain't been nothing. So there's no reason for you to keep my number and shit. So he called me. He was like, oh, so you want me to delete your number? I was like, Absolutely. Please delete it. You know, and so he was like, man, I got what I wanted from you anyways. Sweetie, honey, you didn't get what you wanted. You got what I gave you. Baby, if I didn't want it that night, you wasn't gonna get nothing. Period. You hear me? You weren't gonna get nothing. Because if I didn't want to do it, best believe it wasn't gonna happen. I'm not easy, baby. You had it once. That's all you'll get. Like, he tried, and then he proceeds to ask me, but me and my friend really want to toss you. First off, stop, pause. When you go and toss somebody, you normally don't tell them until both or all of you are with each other. It makes them hard to answer, and usually they'll end up saying yes. So, like, you don't announce that you want to toss me or you're going to toss me. That defeats the purpose of the tossing. Basically, it's rape with permission. That's what that is. But, you know, hey, some of you girls, y'all know, y'all might like getting flipped. Y'all might like this shit, not me. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, can we talk? And then you asked me, can you toss me? That makes me a whore. Absolutely not. I told him, I said, fuck you and your friend. Get the fuck off my phone. And hung up. The reason why. He's an 18-year-old boy. And trust me, there are some grown-ass niggas out here who still act like bitches because I done dealt with a lot. The fuck? And, like, my whole thing is, don't be a bitch nigga. Period. I know some of you bitch ass niggas can't help it. But I'm going to tell you once. You know what? This will be the last time where I get verbally abused. You get me? Because I have enough sense. Because if I were to keep going back to him, it probably would have turned into physical abuse. And I didn't fight my cousins when I was younger for no reason. They taught me some out of that shit. Hell. Baby, my family don't play. Hey. Don't try any of my family. And don't try me, because once I call them and tell them you fucking with me, that's dead. Especially my big cousin. He don't play. And that's period. And if y'all know who I'm talking about, y'all already know he don't. None of my cousins. I don't know if all of them will stick up for me, but I know most of them will. And that's like, you know, I ain't never really been through that type of shit before until now. And it's always them light-skinned niggas. I'm telling you, this is why I don't fuck with light-skins. This is why I don't do it. Brown and dark. I like chocolate. But this is why I don't fuck with them. Because they some bitch-ass niggas at the end of the day. And I'm like, ooh. I just feel like the next light skin I'm going to get, if I get one, he better. Shit, like, I'm just like, you could sit up here and you can call me all this shit, but you're the one who wanted me back. Like, I'm not understanding. You sit up here and you want me, and then when you don't get your way, you get mad. You want to call me bitches and hoes and shit. You only call me a bitch and hoe because you couldn't get what you fucking want, bitch. The fuck? Come on now. You talking about you got what you want? No, bitch, you got what I gave.